Alright guys, welcome back to the Tekkit mod pack. So, I have taken the liberty of creating some weapons for us today. We're going to try them out, see how well they do. And I still have a lot of stuff from the last episode. So, I've built ourselves a little training platform here. And we've got, that thing got stuck up there and I don't know how to get it down. Besides breaking it, of course, but... So, this musket is really awesome. You get to fire and it knocks you back and everything. And it takes a little bit to reload, but then it does that when it's ready. And then you just shoot and aim for headshots and stuff. Let's try this out. And I missed. Now that's a really cool feature. And then we have the iron katana, which simple as that. So I was like, oh, that's really easy. The boomerang, it was kind of obvious. And then the musket, though, that thing takes forever to make. So we're gonna try the katana here. Obviously you can't see the damage it's doing, so we're gonna go find something and be right back. Okay, so I found those little pigs up there, and we'll see if we can hit them with a boomerang from this distance. Oh, so close. Maybe we gotta hold it down longer. I don't know. Nope. Nope. Let's try it with the musket. Oh. Dang. That's impressive. Nice. Musket obviously does a whole lot of damage. You can see our sugar farm growing here. So I'm gonna take a few seconds just to fix this up and stuff. But I'm gonna be building a space station in the next episode and trying out a few things in space and whatnot. So that should be fun. Come on, there we go. You can't. But I mean, this so far is really fun. I'm enjoying it, and probably gonna play some Kerbal Space Program and in a bit, like in a while, bit. Just I don't know, see how things go. Obviously that wasn't gonna work. So that's one more from the boomerang. And release. Fail. I'm not sure what all there is in this mod, which I probably should have looked at. Oh. Great. Well, I kind of figured that was going to happen. So we're going to go get a boomerang. Yay. Real quick. See what we can see at the top of this mountain. I know there's a lot of like sensory kind of stuff and like sensors and whatnot. Did I seriously just do that? Yes, I did. Alright. Well, guess we don't get a boomerang anymore. Although it's pretty easy to make, so. I wonder actually how far the musket reaches. Nice. Sunset's pretty cool. I like this house. This house is really cool. Got training dummies, whatnot. We're gonna build a sensor thing. Probably after we build a space station, which might take up 2 episodes of just resourcing and trying to figure out how it works. So I'll show you down here a bit. We've got our I like these little buttons, they do everything for you. So we got basically self-explanatory: parachute, gear, empty battery for some reason, a bow and arrow, oxygen mask, fuel loader, we got the NASA workbench. The compressed steel and stuff took a while to get, the advanced wafers and whatnot, but I basically ran out of that stuff because I only got what I needed, and we're actually going to take this and put it out front before we gotta go today. And I was stupid because I can't do that. So we're gonna go to back of the ladders. No, I'm gonna sleep first. And there we go. Probably put this up there. And boom. There we go. So, trying to figure out what to do. You know, I'll be right back when I figure out something to do for 2 minutes. Alright guys, so I decided I was going to build a jetpack. Jetpacks are pretty hard to get if you don't know what you're doing, and even if you do know what you're doing. So, all you gotta do is you turn it on, and then you press space, and you go as high as you want, but also you gotta remember that if you hit the ground too hard, you're gonna, yeah, like that, you're gonna lose health. So we're gonna play around a bit, see, hover mode, awesome. Let's see what we look like in third person real quick. Kind of the same. But this is definitely going to help out in space and stuff. It's that was close. But yeah, everything's going along well so far. Might be able to play some Apocalypse Uprising later, and see what all happens on that. So that should be fun. Maybe die a few hundred times like always, but oh, I gotta turn this off. So yeah, it's going pretty well so far. We're gonna go into space and get a space station next episode, like I've said 1,000 times in this episode. But basically, alright, well, gotta get down. So, space station next episode, jetpack, booyah, and we are gonna do all that in the next episode. So remember, you can always fly with Hawkins1999.